The Fred Mulligan Show! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a really big shoe for you tonight. This is Fred Mulligan, and first off, leading off our array of stars tonight is Rich Vernadeau with My Baby is Clickbait.
My baby's clickbait. My baby sold her soul. She's going viral. Worse than a centerfold. 1,000 YouTube viewers will see her lovely smile. She's showing off her body like it's going out of style. My baby's clickbait. My baby sold her soul. She's going viral. Worse than a centerfold. 1,000 YouTube viewers will see her lovely smile. She's showing off her body like it's going out of style. My baby's clickbait. My baby sold her soul. She's going viral. Worse, far worse than a centerfold. 1,000 YouTube viewers will see her lovely smile. She's showing off her body like it's going out of style. My baby's clickbait. My baby sold her soul. She's going viral. Worse than a centerfold. My baby's clickbait. My baby sold her soul. She's going viral. Worse than a centerfold. Sharon, I'm so damn frustrated. I went to that karaoke the other night, and that Steve guy has taken over the audio. And the minute I got up to sing, he turned the noise up so loud, the music just drowned my voice out completely. I mean, I know I have a bad voice, and I'm not a singer, but come on. It's so bad, it's good. Anyway, let's go to the Writers Club tonight. I've got this brand new poem that I'm going to unleash on them, and I spent a lot of time on this one. Oh, yes, I did. And I'm going to read it to you here in a moment, Sharon, because I want your opinion before I dignify that so-called Writers Club with my work of art, with my latest poetic masterpiece. So here it comes, my dear. Vile screams of a drunken masochist. Beat me, stab me, wound me, cut me. Take the bottle of vodka and break it over my skull. Hold a mirror before me so that I may view the dripping blood as it oozes slowly down my cracked scalp. Take an ice pick and turn it slowly through my wrist. Bruise my neck and shoulders mercilessly. Just for sport, twist my arm a few times. Scrape the flesh from off my fingers so that my bones may breathe. Maim my body with inhuman debaucheries. Perpetrate unspeakable atrocities upon me. As a willing victim, I beg for more. Let me wallow in the ecstasy of searing pain. Invent new sordid ways to cause me bodily harm. Flay me as a cruel slave master would his slaves. Toss me onto a bed of nails and throw rocks at me. I delight in these insidious torments. So how do you like it, Sharon? That's my vile screams of a drunken masochist. How do you like it? You think the Writers Club will like it?
Dial 1600 or 92, an AM and an FM too, emanating from a tall tower. Big signal W.
It's not just an opinion, it's your opinion. Into opinion, radio, go-do. Get into opinion, radio, go, 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 go.
Yes, Uncle Frank here, and you know what? I was just saying where Lieutenant Skitters is flown back to Murgatroyd and all, how he's going to start being security for this President Devane here, and then for King Pedestrian on. And I don't know why they appointed him king. I mean, he ain't done nothing special. I mean, the man's as crooked as a barrel of snakes and all like that. I don't know why they appointed Count Pedestrian king and all like that over there in Europe and what have you and stuff. And I thought Lieutenant Skitters had better sense than to work for people like that. It's just so corrupt and all like that. I mean, I always, from what I could tell, Lieutenant Skitters was a stand-up guy, and I just don't understand why in the world he fell in with that bunch like that and all, but it's Uncle Frank.
This is Hugh Miller's son for CRZY Radio News. Scientists such as Dr. Derrickson and Dr. Gettrick maintain that there is a very real possibility that this prime universe in which we exist and the parallel universe which coexists simultaneously could suddenly and instantaneously merge at any time. They say that a merge is not only a possibility, but an absolute certainty. They maintain that there is not at this time any known way to prevent the merger, which would not be fatal to anyone involved. Persons living in both universes would simply instantaneously combine with their exact counterparts, and a new reality would quite literally emerge from this merger. In other news today, Capicrici stock continued to climb upward.
And now, viewers, CRZY presents the return of Miss Leah Flynn Parton production.
The Return of Miss Lee. Having once again merged with the primordial cosmic ooze from which she sprang forth eons ago, Miss Lee re-emerged about 1,000 years later. She was visibly enhanced and spiritually strengthened, and her eyes radiated the primal essence with which she had joined during her merge. Miss Lee's essence was now more refined than her original substance. She exemplified the dictum that all residue returns to essence prior to its resurgence. In form, she remained virtually unchanged, but in pure essence she had been substantially altered. Miss Lee first encountered the Pedner twins after her conflict with Foon the Unlimited. At this time, the marriage between Piddly Deer and Foon had become somewhat of a sensation after the untimely birth of their tiny daughter, Fiddlewea. It was only through the beneficent and generous intercession of Miss Lee that the Pedner twins were spared the fate of the 10 and 9 birds. Miss Lee would neither touch nor eat roast duck because she admitted, "I am constitutionally and irrevocably predisposed to the strictest and most rigorous vegetarianism." She would later point out, "In a previous life, I was an offensive little bird whom a cruel hunter shot through with a small arrow, and thereafter proceeded to cook me over a hastily built open fire. When asked what her ultimate purpose was in reasserting herself in secondary existences, she replied, "It is both my goal and my aim to reunite time and space in such a way as to merge consummate reality with idealistic presupposition, and thus rend objective manifestations senseless, having disrupted the balance of what is not, what shall be, and what never was." Miss Lee is believed to have begotten a tiny daughter who disappeared, it is believed, at the age of 5 and became a female warrior. Operatives from the future, Drake and Colleen, who attempted unsuccessfully to assassinate King Pedestrian, have traveled abruptly back to the Murgatroyd of present time, where they are presently on the run from forces sent by King Pedestrian to try to intercept and kill them. Look, Colleen, they're on to us, they're following us, they're tracking this vehicle. I don't know how much further we can go. We can't outrun them. And not with the technology they have. And they've got every weapon known to man. I mean, come on, we've discussed this before. I think we'll be able to lose them. We've got to get rid of this vehicle. Look, we've got to get out of this car. We've got to get it parked and get out of this car. They're GPS tracking it. They've got the GPS tracking it. They've got the shoulder held missile launcher. We could be toasted.
So, Tarkington, I understand you've captured Dr. Von Vechten.
Yes.
I'm on my way up there to talk to you.
Okay.
Yes, Tarkington, Colleen, and Drake were sent on their mission to eliminate King Pedestrian before he can launch a strike here on our parallel universe. What have you heard from them?
Well, sir, assassination attempt was unsuccessful.
Where are they? What happened to them?
Drake and Colleen are still over in the
Prime Universe?
One thing about it, I have the utmost faith in Drake and Colleen. They'll figure a way back over here to the parallel universe. And as for this Dr. Von Vechten, I'll get Dr. Jack Riebsheimer up here with his mind-monitoring device. We'll get to the bottom of his. He'll spill the beans by the time we're through interrogating him, that's for sure. But be prepared. King Pedestrian could launch a strike at any minute into this parallel. In charge of this, no doubt von Vechten was sent over here to kill him. But we've thwarted their plot. Now we must launch a counteroffensive.
Well, well, well. My beloved wife. I told you I'd get you back. Doreen. And I did. Here you are. Here we are. Together again. At last. Now this place not, you know, be quite your apartment. But say, you know, a serial killer on the run has to have a place to hide out, right? Well, here's what you're going to do. You're gonna call Ophelia Quint. You're gonna tell her you're quitting. Or you need your space. Whatever you gotta do. Even if you have to tell her you miss your old apartment. I mean, whatever you have to do, just do it.
Alright, Drake, Colleen, let me get this straight. After the assassination attempt failed, you jumped through the energy time flux field back to 2017. But King Pedestrian sent forces back after you, armed with, shoulder missiles, you know, whatever. So you were on the run in a Mercedes. So they fired at you. So you ditch the Mercedes and you run through the woods. Okay. So you find an old beat up pickup, because you know they can't track it. There's no GPS. And you hotwire that thing. And then, like a bat out of hell, the two of you flee down the interstate and escape King Pedestrian's henchmen. Alright, so now you're back over here in the parallel universe. How the hell the two of you didn't get killed, I'll never know. Well, welcome back. Now we've got to reassess another plan. We know King Pedestrian's coming with lots of forces. But we'll be prepared with the vampire army to take his forces on. This is going to be one hell of a war between the two universes, let me tell you that. And then we got some nutty televangelists on the other side broadcasting some kind of a damn signal over into this universe, telling everybody that the two universes are going to merge. I swear to God, I'm going to have a heart attack before this whole damn thing's over with. Okay, Colleen, Drake, you're dismissed.
Well, thank you, Chief Skitters, thank you. We're going to go have dinner someplace. Have a great evening, Chief, a great evening.